I just got one question, bro. First and foremost, will Shaquille O'Neal be a threat in celebrity boxing? Hey man, that ought to be a good joint. I'm not even gonna lie. I am willing to actually watch Shaquille O'Neal in celebrity boxing to just see how he gonna perform. And is it gonna be something to where it's just entertainment, or is it actually Shaq actually throwing his big ass hands around trying to hurt something? Somebody going to the hospital. Somebody getting a concussion. Now he is fighting Charlie Mack. Charlie Mack is more so like a smart businessman. Doesn't necessarily have the athletic build of Shaquille O'Neal. See, that's gonna be crazy. But on a more serious note, Daniel Dubois splitting with his coach. The reason why I don't like it personally is because he almost helped you complete the job. You get what I'm saying? So, like, why get rid of him? Because you lost the second time. I mean, Usyk is great. I wouldn't necessarily just blame the coach. I understand the coach typically always takes the blame. Now, how about Vito Melnicki fight being ruled a no contest after his opponent, who he scored a draw with, failed a goddamn piss test, man. You dirty fighters, man. I was on Ryan Garcia asked about it. I am not lenient or considerate when it comes to nobody in hot piss, bro. Nobody. I don't stand for it. That shit crazy. I wonder if they're gonna try to put Andy Cruz on this October 11th card with Jerron Boots Ennis. That's finna be interesting. Definitely looking towards that. Terrence Crawford, he definitely look like he in fucking shape, bro. Hey man, if Terrence Crawford stopped this dude, man, oh my gosh, man, the world gonna be in fucking shambles. It's not necessarily gonna kill Canelo legacy. It's just this is like a David versus Goliath type fight to me, bro. Like, but Crawford looking husky as shit. I'm not even gonna lie. Niggas gonna be blaming that snack program like a motherfucker. He get that knockout, bro. Oh my gosh. Terrence Crawford knocked goddamn Canelo out. Hey, listen, I'm not saying that it's possible, and I'm not saying that it's not possible. So y'all gotta bear with me on this one, bro. I'm not saying that it's possible, and I'm not saying that it's not possible. That's just the way I feel. I, you know, honestly, I would still lean towards Canelo just because he's the bigger guy in the division. But I also understand, you know, Crawford is a different type of special, and it's either gonna be a money grab. It's either gonna be a money grab for Crawford, or Crawford gonna, do something amazing, do something Mayweather ain't even do. He already breaking barriers, just being two times undisputed. So it just is what it is, bro. Hey, but who y'all like if Joseph Parker and Moses fight and why? I gotta let me know, bro. Carlos Hernandez, the man who dropped Mayweather and lifted the nation. Anything, bro. These motherfuckers is crazy. Hey, when I first started the live, I was talking about that goddamn Shaquille O'Neal celebrity boxing. I'm actually gonna watch that. Uh, him and we got a fighter from Philadelphia, V Hustle, who does the celebrity boxing. I watch him too. Entertaining. He definitely he got hands like he compete. He getting better. Uh, and he understand that he got power and he's starting to get better at utilizing it on top of speed. So he interesting to watch just because of the process and just being able to follow the storyline. Seeing Shaquille O'Neal fight is because he still got an athletic build. I just want to see how his training camp would be, uh, as well as just like whatever he would have lined up. Like how would he use his attributes, in a ring, being as big as he is. You get what I'm saying? He fucking around might break some shit down, or he just might be too tall and his body gonna be getting beat the fuck up. Like Benavidez was doing David Morale, and he wasn't even that much taller than him. He just was taking advantage of old buddy. Talk to me, y'all. God damn. Y'all got me talking all this shit by myself. But I was talking to somebody today. Uh, you know, somebody from Philly, coach and shit, and they was saying they wasn't necessarily interested in the Boots fight. I told them I want to see it. Uh, on that card, to be transparent, this is not a knock to Lima. Of course, this is not a knock to Boots. He just got to the weight class. Do your thing. You know your business better than I do. But I'm more interested in seeing Khalil Cole and Jesse Hart than any other match that they could possibly announce. I'm interested in seeing that match. I feel like with the whole dynamic of Jesse Hart not necessarily, you know, doing multiple round fights for some time, so therefore his box rec was considered inactive. Um, and then just like him still getting stoppages in TCL and him having to go through a full camp, you know what I mean, to fight somebody who is a guy. Are they taking advantage of the fact that he hasn't been doing those rounds? Of course. I'm pretty sure they did the research and wanted to find a name to where it makes sense. Jesse Hart 31-3. Beautiful record. You leave it up to a lot of these people who don't necessarily value and appreciate fighters. They're going to tell you that record is bullshit, but Jesse Hart record is 30. You know what I mean? Khalil Cole, 10-1-1. You get what I'm saying? So it's definitely a lopsided match in its own right from both perspectives. So it kind of like even it out. I got Jesse Hart stopping him. Um, it just really comes down to camp and how they both try to approach him. If Khalil Cole come in there and box smart, he got a chance. But if Jesse Hart coming in shape, conditioned, and be first when it's time to lock in, yeah, he fuck around and could finish him. But I do believe Khalil Cole gonna come in shape after taking that loss for having a bad camp, which I'm certain I heard it directly from somebody that was working with him through the camp. Khalil Cole not coming. He not coming and not in shape no more. He did that one time. That shit went left. Now motherfuckers taking it a little bit more serious and just being a little bit more considerate to everything. Uh, all right. So when it comes to Sebastian Fundora, um, do y'all believe that his toughest test is Keith Thurman? I don't think so. I think his toughest test was Tim Tszyu. But honestly, due to the fact that he got the gash in the middle of his fucking head, uh, he couldn't necessarily use all his abilities because he was going blind half the fight. Um, I just don't think Keith Thurman is no longer durable due to the inactivity. That's what kill fighters. You know, uh, the skill set is there, but the durability isn't. So, yeah, I believe on record, and accolades, Keith Thurman will be the better person on his resume. But I believe that if given the opportunity, Tim Tszyu is the better guy over Keith Thurman. Again, that's just my opinion. If I had a chance to choose him, I got Keith Thurman getting stopped, and I got him getting stopped like earlier, like early on. So that's a good job. My fault. I'm gonna cut my. But who do y'all like? Fundora, Keith Thurman. Talk to me, man. Let me know. Crawford to outbox and beat Canelo. I ain't gonna lie, that's gonna be kind of hard because I know the ring gonna favor Canelo. They already wanted to where fucking they trying to push for more knockouts by changing the rules. Once they start changing the rules, man, and worrying more about viewership, they give the less fucks about the fighter, man. But they know what they getting themselves into. All right, talking about Dylan White might have goddamn injury. That's why he got stopped. Nah, bro. That boy just was throwing that shit, man. He wasn't wasting no shots. He was fucking the bull's stomach up. You get what I'm saying? Uh I ain't gonna lie. Sam Goodman, I feel like if given a chance to fight Nick Ball again down the future, he can win. Just his feet was too heavy that fight, bro. I had Goodman winning. I thought he was outboxing, but he wasn't moving enough, bro. Just firing and just sitting there, man. He'll like fire and just like sit, I guess, to kind of brace himself. But Nick Ball hands fast as shit when he be letting it off, so I don't know, bro. Should be different, bro. Hey, Canelo Crawford, let me know in the comments. Canelo Crawford. Who would y'all put y'all money on? And wow. I ain't gonna lie, I know Vegas gonna go crazy for Canelo though, because I think he's like minus 150 last time I checked. So I already fucking know. Stop posing. Trying to fight one. Oh. Stop exporting your. My fault, y'all. Hey, talk to me, man. Crawford or Canelo, man. Let me know something, man. What's the vibes, man? What we got coming up? Who y'all putting y'all money on? I ain't gonna lie, Jerron, and it's definitely free bricks. Between Jesse Hart and Khalil, call him taking Jesse Hart. Hey, but yeah, I go live every day at 8 p.m. At least that's the goal. I'm working towards it. I had you on the designated schedule once I get about a week or two in. And then the goal is to drop like one podcast episode a week. I wouldn't necessarily call it a podcast episode. I more so call it like a shit talking session. Just because I just want to have a episode where I'm able to just kind of get shit off my chest. You get what I'm saying? And just give y'all a little different perspective. Just where I'm working on the setup for that now. Just so, you know what I mean? It should be clean. What's this? Oh, yeah, David Benavidez versus Anthony Yardy. Benavidez stopping him. He either stopping him or winning by UD. I would take that all day. Uh, Talk to me though. What it look like, man? I guess everybody flew and working and shit. Just tapped in to listen. I appreciate y'all though. I ain't gonna lie, Tifo Barrington, he got a fight coming soon. He from the city. He fighting out Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Definitely the next up and coming light heavyweight. I'm looking forward to that.